Today I'm going to be making a video about what noobs should not do in Destiny 2. So the first thing I need to teach you guys is do not get rid of your exotics. Exotics are your most valuable tools in your arsenal. And so what my friend taught me is if you have any rares, get rid of them. They are worth nothing. And plus, if you get rid of one, if you get rid of all of your rares, you will get a limit. You get a lot of amount of what's going on with my armor right now. You'll get a much. You get a much amount of glimmer. See, I got that much glimmer from getting rid of my. Well, I've saved it up from getting rid of my rares. And do not. I mean, use your legendaries. Legendaries are like your exotics, but they're second level. They're below your exotics. And I recommend getting your armor up to, like, if you see an armor that has lower than the ones you have right now, like this right here, you'd like to get rid of that, or you can infuse it to any scout rifles you have. So now I'm getting rid of that. And the next thing you need to learn is, let's see here, like scout reports. Use those. They will show you the caches, everything you need, like, to get more tokens for those planets. And if you want to make your own armor, so like, see, I have some rares right now. You can get rid of those. See, glimmer, see, and some gunsmith materials. And see if you like get rid of some of your sharders, it'll give you glimmer. Anything that is either uncommon or rare, get rid of. You do not need those. Or do not get rid of these things. You cannot get rid of scout reports, but you can get rid of other things that are rare or uncommon. You must get rid of those. And so you can see I have all the classes unlocked. Do not use the Sentinel for people to think you are a noob. People will think you're a noob. So I recommend using either the Striker or the Subbreaker if you have those two. If you're beginning, if you're like a beginner of Destiny, so these are your engrams. You have none right now, but if you go to your Cryptarch, legendary shards can get you engrams. And the second thing is Bright Dust. So if you go to, let's say, Eververse, and you turn in those to get some sharders, some let's see here, you can get some ornaments, anything that's in the front screen when you first enter Eververse. And in the new update, there are now Masterworks. You can see I have one unlocked for my fusion rifle, right? And you can see I already have a charger on it to match my armor. And if you see how down at the very bottom, the red things, the red lines, that will get rid of what you have already equipped. See, like, the green will add on to that. I'm going to say you want your impact full. So if you have anything that will raise your impact, you would want to use that. I recommend you have at least, the, whatever that one is, I think that's the Master Warp Grip. I don't know what that's called, I don't know what it is. Either that or the Crucible Masterwork, depending on if you're playing in the Crucible. So, and then for your armor, make sure you have them at least have them close enough to the level you have for the rest of your armor. Like, see how I have that 303 and that's 278. I need to infuse one of my gauntlets to make that 300. Like, depending on if I have a 300 and a 3-1, I infuse that to this. Now we're using it to 303. And look, I even have a Hollow Fire Heart. So if I have, let's say, another chest armor, that is, let's say, 330. You can infuse that to 330. Next thing is how to get your legendary engrams with your legendary shards. So let's go to the Traveler. Okay. Now, so things that will not get you glimmer, like, you see these things right here? See how it says square. If you hold that in a store, that would not get you anything. So do not get rid of these, depending on if you want them or not. But that will always be in your vault. Then your emotes. These will not get you anything either. But if you get rid of maybe one of your ships, one of your let's say vehicles like your sparrows, you can get rid of those. So like, see how this one has? I got this from Eververse, and I got rid of my old one that had the lowest speed. That will give you at least. So if you get one from Eververse and you got that exact same one that you got rid of from Eververse, let's say it will give you 100. This is usually what that gives me. 100 bright dust. That's what you want. You want to save up that bright dust so you can get ornaments, anything that you need for your, your arsenal, something like that. And so you see how this right here, this is my Mercury stat reports. So they at least last 4 hours. Hey, come on, Keegan, go that way. I'm telling my dog to go to my brother's bed. Okay. And your modifications, those will either customize your armor or your appearance. Your appearance or your gear. So, and then your consumables, you need to turn some of them into that says redeemable. So that says redeemable, you need to redeem those. Yeah, sometimes, depending on what they are, they might give you engrams. Feel like over here, I have.
Do you have something for me, Guardian?
One sec, guys. I need a. One sec, guys. Okay. I gotta. One second. Broadcast settings. Fence settings. Audio sharing settings. Share pretty audio. Can't see. Well. Okay. I think we're good now. I think. Yes, we are good. Okay. So if I go to
Hello, Guardian.
say
Welcome.
see how I can get engram. Use the legendary shards to get one. And look, I got just a power weapon. And you can see how that's 300. None of this is 300. So if I need to get rid of that, I can. But I choose not to. Because it's my favorite sniper rifle. So, and then if I go over to, let's say, the postmaster. If you see anything that is like, see how these right here, you can redeem all of these. I told John to redeem them, but at least if you want them, and you can get rid of them for Glimmer. Watch. So we're getting rid of them. Okay. See how much Glimmer's giving me right now? Always get them and then get rid of them. And see, like you get a rare engram, get rid of them. You don't need them. They just are the worst. Do ever get rare things except for a scout report. But you can infuse them. But I want Glimmer. I'll get the money. And then over here, your Vanguard mask, your Crucible, not Crucible, your Titan Vanguard, Commander Zavala.
I am at your service.
So if I, let's say, go to, let's see, a shoot, I forget what it's called. A strike. I just remembered as soon as I got in there. You will get, at the very end of that, you will get maybe 4 or 5, let's say, Vanguard.
Always good to see another tokens. Hero of the tower.
And then let's say that, and then you redeem those depending on how far you're into that. Depending on, let's just say, if you are so close, you're gonna need like
Greetings.
See how close I am right now? You're gonna need like to play maybe 1 or 2 more matches to fill that up. And so if you're rank 20, which is the max, obviously I'm not noobs anymore. You will get a Vanguard Technician engram. But you can see I do not have any of the faction rewards because I just don't want them. I like the armor they look for that. Actually, I kind of like it now. I just don't like the way it looks. I just really don't. I don't like how they have the antenna on the back of the helmet, and I just don't. I liked it before it had all those things on it, like the different color. And if you like, let's say, auto rifle, I recommend the Origin Story. I've used that, but I got rid of it. I regret getting rid of it because it was my true love weapon. I just loved it. It's just good. But now, because it's 301 power level, it'll be even better. So now let's show you the vault. The vault is what keeps all of your exotics. So if you say you get two, if you're looking to infuse one of your rifles or your armor, let's say, make sure they have the same, either the same power level or higher. Well, you can't actually infuse the same power level because that'll make it stay the same, well, at least most of the time. So at least find something that's. So if you say you have 330, you can find something that's 400. Well, actually, well, that wouldn't make any sense. Like maybe a little bit higher. Or yeah, it's gonna be. It's actually you can infuse them if they're lower. Never mind. I feel bad about that. And over here's the gunsmith. Always go to the gunsmith if you have any. Like let's say. See how I have gunsmith materials. You can redeem these, like I said. Look, I recommend do not use these or these. See how that ones that are already made for you, get those. Because most of the time, if you create weapon mod or armor mod, it will always give you rare. Do not use those. Use the ones that are pre-made, because those are worth more. So, and then do you guys remember the faction war? This is something that happened, I learned a couple days ago. If you guys have looked at your faction you chose in the last faction war, you'll see there's some new things. But I've learned they've canceled the faction rally. Hey, look, we both have the same of it. Hello, we're buddies. Okay, I'll show you. So, like, if I go to the one I've chosen, Future Wool Cult, which I have right now. You've chosen him. Oh look, you can have the dance party key, which I'm trying to find that. That's this live stream. I used to try. Look, they have some new things, like they have weapon ornaments, and look, new weapons, new ships. That's how you know. I looked on the news for Destiny 2, and it said faction war canceled. I'm like, really? I was waiting for the next one to happen. So that actually kind of sucks. So I've been dying for that. And speaking of the tower, speaking of factions, it's not actually a faction, but you know what? This week, guess who's here? Buzzer. Booyah. Look what it is. So today, I'm going to work on that. I don't know. So guys, in the comments below, I don't know how I haven't done anything with Buzzer yet. So I need you guys to help me with this. I'll do a live stream after this. Do not know how to do something with the search. Oh, Trial of the 9, that's what it is. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some of that today. So after this, I'll do some gameplay. You can see I already have one exotic with my speed business. I just got that yesterday. And I had that before. This is already added collection. I had that before. I think it's the only thing I had. Yeah, those two. And of course, I have speed business.
I may be here when
and you can see, look what I found. What is it called? A scannable object. So if you guys, I'll also do a location. I have a Destiny 2 handbook. I have pages of where we're all located. So I'll include that in the description below. I'll add that at least. Actually, I'll make a video later today. And up here, there's also another thing you can be able to scan. But it's so hard to get over there. It's just freaking hard. It wants you to go top these blue missiles, which I can't even make that. Let's see if I can make it. Ah, see?
Will you lend your
This is in my book about there's something there. Look at this. Where's it at here? Let's do this. See, look. Someone's trying to edit it.
Someone's been trying to modify one of Shax's red jacks. but all the interface history shows is accessed by other frames. Our site and Dahlia, it says. Over and over. Our site and Dahlia.
Huh. And in my book, it says, are these droids you're looking for? Like from Star Wars. Cool. I just love Star Wars, by the way. I'll be gonna try and make a Star Wars live stream today. And look, if we go to Cade 6, you could buy those things I was talking about, the treasure maps. Where are they for? I haven't gotten those yet. Let's see what they are. Huh. Okay, so the scout reports. They show you the caches. So there's EDZ, Titan, Nessus, IO. I forget how to say that, pronounce that, I don't know. And Mercury. So I recommend if you have the new DLC that came out in October, I think it came out in October, you have to use these. These are key to unlocking all the armor for the Vance. So, if you guys want to do some, if you guys want me to do some gameplay, I might as well do that later today. Or, so, you know, I'll show you something that I found a couple days ago and yesterday. There's one thing I found yesterday. I'll show you that first. So if I go up here, I go all the way up here, and there's something on the air duct, and I freaking totally missed that. Dang it. Okay. It's actually kind of crazy if you guys haven't seen this yet. Oh, wait, purple ball. I love the purple ball. It's so cool. Okay, let's just jump exactly. Come on, thing. Look. Sound for the look at this. Let's go.
Blueprints for a bunch of modular housing, bridges, some simple shop fronts. I think these are reconstruction plans for city blocks. As bad as the tower had it, some parts of the city are just gone.
Is that cool or what? I missed that. Okay, here's the next thing I want to show you guys. Kind of cool. Look what I found down here. I totally, oh my god, my body fell. Don't look yet. Do not look. Oh, you can kind of see that. Oh my god. Oh my god, right now. Okay, let's just go this stairwell, I guess. Alright, it's the stairwell. Alright, the stairwell's over here, I think. So now jump down. Exactly right here. Go over here. Oh, a guy found an exotic. So V13 Hamilton. Shout out to him. And then we're gonna go to exactly. Oh my god! I tried making that jump. I failed. Oh, a guy found another exotic. Ex-zombie king trickster. I mean, wait. Let's look at his name. Shout out to him if the name's right. Okay, so shout out to 13 the Hamilton. And where is he? He leave probably. You guys see me anywhere? There's something zombie. Either I'm blind or I don't know where he went. I think he left. Like X-Zombie 13. I don't know. Shout out to him if people had the right. Oh, look, get the same. Oh, I used to have that as an exotic. Okay, now let's get it right. Yeah, where is it at? Here. Oh, perfect. This is it. Belongs to Half Throne, I think. Either her or I don't know.
All this stuff belongs to Amanda Holliday.
Mid-holiday.
I think I heard her mention this place once. Her secret hideaway to get away from all that nonsense in the hangar. Let's not tell anyone about it.
Yep. See, that's it. Alright, I'll see you guys later. 3, 2, 1. Cool Cop 180 out.